Not the direction I thought this was going.
Okay, are you in? I think it's gonna be a little more.
I got plenty of shoulder room.
Alright, let me get rid of this bottle cap. Right here, David, you handle your bottle caps. Alright. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Tide Pool. I'm Roman, that's Alejandra, that's
Hi.
David.
Hey.
We're gonna be watching The Shape of Water, the new Guillermo
What
Del
does that...
Toro.
This is... Whoa.
Whoa.
Is this Guillermo Del Toro? Because I saw the
Yes.
name of this. Ooh, I like me some Guillermo. I love him.
What? I feel like you were on like a track. You were gonna like say
No.
something else.
No.
I like me some Guillermo.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said Shape of Water, and you went.
Shape, what does it mean? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, all those things. I can't wait to watch this
I
trailer.
don't. Yeah, I don't know much about this, so should we just go in blind?
Let's
kinda-
go in. I don't know anything about it,
You
and
guys
I
like
love Guillermo del
though.
Toro.
Okay, you like him.
We
you
love
like
him.
I like him.
We love him.
Pacific Rim was good.
Oh, yeah. It was a little bit
Bad?
of...
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Hey, you give me big fighting robots and the guitar like dan dan dan, dan. He's like dragging the boat.
Wait, did that happen with the guitar?
The guitar like comes in. The guitar comes in when he's dragging the boat through the city.
If
He's
the
going,
robot
kaiju.
had played a big guitar, it
Take
would have
the
been the
bottle
best.
cap off
No
your
one
head.
can... Okay, well,
All right, all right. Ready?
this is what you get. Me?
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
If I told you about her, the princess without voice,
This is good.
what would I say?
Into it.
The
Are you
fantasy.
love?
Eliza, come on. Eliza, hurry.
It's like my life.
Last one.
Got good actors.
David, hurry.
Mm. Whoa.
She's deaf?
Mute, sir. She can hear you.
You clean that lab, you get out.
This may very well be the most sensitive asset ever to be housed in this facility.
You may think that thing looks human. Stands on two legs, right? But we're created in the Lord's image. You don't think that's what the Lord looks like, do you?
This creature is intelligent, capable of language, of understanding emotions.
When he looks at me, he does not know how I am incomplete. He sees me as I am.
Mm. Not the direction I thought this was going.
The natives in the Amazon worship it like a god.
Get him out. What are you talking about? No.
You need to take it apart, learn how it works.
I don't want an intricate, beautiful thing destroyed.
We can do nothing. I'm sorry.
Don't do this, Eliza.
What is she saying?
Don't do this.
Oh, that's not even human. If I told you about her, what would I say? I wonder.
Wow! Guillermo! What is this? This is fascinating.
His name, just the credits were
Only
Guillermo.
Guillermo.
Yeah, that when the old music started playing and it was like this like old French romance type thing. Oh my god, it was yeah,
It's
mixed with his
totally-
darkness. You know what
Yes,
I
his
mean?
darkness.
Yeah, so good, so good.
It's so it's I was yes, and then it was like a little bit of Hellboy in there, right? With
Yeah.
the David Hyde Pierce character.
Yeah.
It's like that character. If Hellboy shows up later, this is like a stealth Hellboy. Like at the end, Hellboy shows up. He's like, Ron Perlman is just like, let's do it, and then I would be into that.
Yeah.
But if that doesn't happen, I'd probably like it still anyway.
Yeah. Go for it.
I was just gonna say, my friend was telling me that the same actor that played Abe in Hellboy is the same actor who's playing the fishman or merman in this movie.
David Hyde Pierce.
No.
It's
Ron
the,
Perlman.
No, that was Hellboy. This
Oh,
is
I
the
thought
guy
you
who
said
played
play
Abe,
Hellboy.
Abe Sapien.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
played the fish guy. Yeah.
I think he did the voice anyway. I don't
Oh,
know if they used
I
him
see
as
what
a
you're
body double.
Oh no, they have I can't think of his name, but he's this like great character actor who's like tall and super skinny, and he it's the same guy who played.
Fraser's brother?
No. Anyways, this is gonna sound weird, but I'm such a sucker for someone with like a disability, like in a film where it's like she's mute. I'm like, oh, we're on her side immediately, and she can't talk. What was up with that part where she was like, if we do nothing,
Neither are we.
yeah.
If we do nothing, then we are nothing.
Is that what
Yeah.
she's saying? If
I
we
think
do
that's
I
nothing,
think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like just like phrased like a little bit interestingly.
Interestingly,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but
I liked it.
I loved it.
It looked awesome. It looks like, almost reminded me of like Amelie.
Yes,
that kind
I was
of-
thinking Amelie
With that
too.
old-timey French,
Mm-hmm.
romantic, quirky
And
romanticness.
even the colors and the quirky romance.
If Guillermo Del Toro had directed it, which he
Yeah.
is here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And is it a romance between them? Because it almost feels like that with the pictures that were drawn.
I
You know what I
think
mean?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really interesting.
Or it could be something deeper than a romance, like she was, I don't know.
It just says a
or
connection,
creepy.
which kind of is
Yeah.
probably a better
Mm-hmm.
word for it, right? Maybe than an actual romance. But there is a
Could be
line in
romance.
there where he's like, for God's sake, it's not even human.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of like led me to feel like, oh, she's trying to like be with it in more than just like a...
I think, yeah.
I don't know though.
There's got to be some element, some degree of that. in
Right,
there.
where they blur that line maybe a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I immediately thought it was a romance.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah.
it so definitely pinged when it's just like, here's this woman who has the same mundane life and no one pays attention to her and she's mute. And then she has this connection that it's like, I mean, how are you not? That's where romance comes from, a connection, whoever it is. And it's just like, and I immediately was like, oh, I mean, Guillermo Del Toro also did Beauty and the Beast, the old series with Linda Hamilton and Ron Perlman. And that's another love story between a beast and a... So I feel like it's not too much of a stretch to assume this is
You
also
made
a
a
love
couple
story.
good points there, especially when... no, it just...
As usual.
As usual. Is
saying
what
that?
you finally made some good points, Alejandra. Thank you very much for that. No, but what you were saying about the that's what a romance is. I think you made a good point in that a romance is two people accepting each other's flaws, right? Like that's like when a romance is really real, right? Like in life when you like see
looking
the all of a
past-
person,
Or
know
you
what I
don't
mean?
see their flaws
Flaws.
as flaws.
Yes.
There you go.
That's
That's
just
a good way to
like,
put it.
oh, that's just another beautiful thing that's part of you. That's
That's
not something wrong.
It's
That's a
great-
good point, Alejandra. Thank you for making that.
Thank you, Ron, guys.
It was. I love that. What a great setup. Where I feel like Guillermo started with like, I want to do a story where we put a fish man in a tube. And I bet he was thinking about this during Hellboy, and he was like, if you're in that tube, you can't speak. How could someone form a connection with you? And then thinking about having someone mute who is so skilled at communicating with their hands. And then if you had this intelligent creature in there, that you could start forming this connection that everyone else, all these normal people and all these scientists, would never occur to them, or they would be not capable of doing it. So it's like you were saying, I love stories like that where it's like, this person has a flaw. Oh no, wait a minute. It makes them more awesome than anyone else in the world.
And it had like innocent eyes, right? Like that creature had like very like
They
innocent
didn't show
eyes.
much.
It
They
was,
didn't show much of it.
Well, I just felt
It's
like
very Abe-like. It is.
yeah,
I
but
like-
it looked nice. It didn't look like this
Yeah.
creature that you couldn't like bond with. Whereas
Yeah.
that's what's weird about always scientists in movies. They're like, look at that very human looking like nice
Yeah.
thing. Let's fucking kill it. Let's
Species.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it goes bad.
Well, what do you guys think? We talked a while about that movie, but
Yeah.
it looks good. Yeah.
It looks great. I think that's a really intriguing name as well. The Shape of Water. Because water,
Yeah.
what shape is water?
Look, you're into it, but don't
What?
know.
I'm so into this.
What is it? What?
What?
All right.
I love
Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
I'm gonna
Please.
Google that. I'm pretty sure.